Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the first album listen of the year, coming courtesy of ILY and their. Oh, I just clocked. It's also their first mini album. Congratulations to ILY. But we're going to be checking out their mini, "A Dream of ILY." Now, we checked out the title track "Twinkle, Twinkle." A little while ago. In fact, for me, it was about 15 minutes ago. And I absolutely fell in love with it. Their first two releases, Love and Bloom and Que Sera Sera, were great. I loved the sound, the energy they brought, and their second comeback, their third release, I was tremendously looking forward to it, and it did not disappoint. If you haven't seen the reaction video for it, make sure you check it out to see my proper thoughts and opinions about it. But we're going to check out the album now. Technically, the album is 8 tracks. 8 tracks. But 4 of them are instrumentals for the 4 tracks on it. So we won't listen to the instrumentals. We'll just listen to the 4 songs. So, yeah, let's just get right into it. We'll start off with Twinkle Twinkle again, because I really want to listen to it again, and I really like it, and I can actually take in the music without getting distracted by any visuals. Unfortunately, we're having to resort to Spotify because they are too new, and the song and album are too fresh that no one has made lyric videos yet. But that's okay. We'll deal with it, and we'll carry on with our lives. So here we go. ILY's Twinkle Twinkle. I already know I love this song, so apologies if I don't really say much during this section, but I don't really have a need to. I already explained all my thoughts. It just... I really hope that no one takes offense to the fact that I compared this song to Oh My Girl's Secret Garden, because it genuinely does remind me so much of that song, and I mean that in the best way possible. It has like that era of Oh My Girl music, like Secret Garden and Fifth Season, is my favorite era of Oh My Girl they've ever done. It's this combination of the synth head percussion beats and the synth like pop portions, and then you have the combination with strings. And the fact they don't complete that phrase there and just transition straight into the second verse. Make sure, what's the timestamp for that? Okay. Lead in. There's the release. Oh. Nice little dissonance into the bridge. It's an instrumental break. A little synth solo, bring in a little bit of vocals, kill everything, and there's a delicate re-entry. And then this little 2-stage build. Use the strings as a riser into the final chorus. Top vocal part. let it float. And that delayed final chord. Immaculate, immaculate. Now, where was that section? I think it was around here. Listen to the way this phrase ends. It's da 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 da, and they hold that note instead of coming back to the home note. Da 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 would be the home note of that entire phrase. Instead, they keep it on that suspended note, and they hold that note, and they transition to the next phrase instead of coming back down to the root note. Very clever. I like little bits and pieces of music like that. All right, next song, Secret Recipe. Nice chords. Ooh. It's very... It's not your standard typical, like, straightforward major chords there at all. This era is really taking advantage of that synthesizer, isn't it? Okay, very big switch up. Really big switch up. Did we? Okay. Huge vibe switch for that rap verse. That reverb effect on the synth there is really nice. The way it like pulses away. A little bit of a longer break there, leading into that final chorus. So far, the album has been very laid back. Very long outro as well. Okay, I'm not mad at that song. I'm still a little bit hung up on the vibe switch on the second verse. I think it's out there. It's definitely out there. It's a definite vibe switch, but it's not so extreme, kind of like your a la N-mix style, like mid-song genre flip. But it's edging that territory, I think. It's not, I mean, it's a B-side. It's not a bad song. I don't hate it. To be fair, I don't hate a lot of music, but this one's aight. It's aight. Okay, next song. Tasty. Whoa. We're getting the weird panning synths again. I never understood why songwriters really like this type of synth sample. Because for me, like, especially with headphones on, it just feels jarring for me when you can hear the instrumental literally move back and forth in your head. But again, a very casual, laid-back song. Oh, a little bit of acoustic guitar in there as well. Let me know if you all notice that as well when the synths just pan back and forth and what you think about it. Because as a sound, I really like this synth sound. I don't like the fact that it pans so much. It doesn't pan on the beat either. It's not panning at the same BPM as the song is, which I think makes it even more jarring for me. I wish I had a little bit more on the acoustic guitar in terms of volume. It gives it a nice little mid-range. Echoey claps instead of the full instrumental. That was fully instrumental. There's that darn synth again. Okay. This one definitely even... apologies. Wow. That one kind of tuckered me out a little bit. I was like that's a... end of the night, listen to that before you go to bed type of song. That was almost bordering a lullaby. Like, I got comfortable in the chair and I almost dozed off during that. That's definitely a wintry song, not in the way that it's meant for Christmas, but in the way that, like, you listen to this snuggled up under a blanket with a cup of hot chocolate in front of you kind of song. But also, again, a very casual song in terms of pace and sound. It's nothing that's been in your face, really. Nothing that's super high energy, that's been like a sugar overload. It's been pretty mellow for the entire album so far. And it's the last track, so this could go one of three ways. We continue down this gradual descent in energy into like a lower, continuing with more casual mellow song. We could go way into the extreme and have a ballad to finish it off. Or the extreme in the other way and just have a massive, just bright pop song. So here we go. Thanks to... ballad. At least so far, it's a ballad. Also, a very different reverb effect now. It's a sharper echo almost, or reverb effect. So it's like this, it holds the tonality of the sound a lot longer. Oh yeah, cheesy ballad to finish the album. I love it. Interesting how there's no low end for this part of the song right now. And then you bring in the low end with the voice that's on the lower end of the register as well. Interesting combination. Key change with the strings. A little bit of trumpets in there as well now. And very interesting choice of having gang vocals, like the unison part, choral part, instead of harmonies here. Let everything fade away. And bring in that reverby synth again. And they trail it out with that last note. They don't finish the chord sequence though. Oh, that was a wholesome ballad. That was a really wholesome ballad. In fact, I think it's very fitting. Like, the song actually wasn't like a super emotional ballad per se, but in terms of the album as a whole, it's very much appropriate on how the album progressed and how each song just got mellower and mellower, and then finally you reach that mellow ballad to end stone it. I think this is one of those albums that, is this something you're gonna listen to on like a super long car journey with friends? You might maybe put the title track on to break apart the flow a little bit, but this is the kind of album you would listen to like on a late night study session or before you go to bed, or when you're laying in bed, or in the morning, you can't be bothered to get out of bed, or you're just about to go to sleep. It's a very mellow, casual, easy listen album for sure. Pretty good, pretty good. For a group that debuted with Love and Bloom and came back with Que Sera Sera last year, I'm surprised that they went with such a slower with a mellower tone this time. I figured, I mean, you kind of built up on like that, you know, innocent, like high energy pop sound. I figured you'd have maybe one inclusion within the album. No, this entire album was very. It followed the trends that the title track set, if that makes sense. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. But that was Dream of ILY by ILY. It was. I am a little bit sleepy. It's also 5 minutes to noon, so this is going to be an issue. I'm gonna get some caffeine. Uh, Move on to the other album listen I have to do today, and yeah, that's it from me. ILY did not disappoint with their recent comeback today with their whole album and the title track we checked out earlier, Twinkle Twinkle. And now, if they can keep this like upward progression up, that could have been worded better, but if they can continue their upward progression, their next comeback could be pretty good as well. So, looking forward to that already, and it hasn't even been 12 hours since the song dropped, so they've done something right, I guess. But that's it for me today. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, want to see more, if this made it onto YouTube, channel icon is up there. You can find the back catalog of stuff watched in the past. Drop a subscription if you want to keep up to date with more brand new videos. YouTube recommends you watch that video if you want to watch another video of mine right away. And well, if this is on Google Drive, then looks like copyright got us again. But that's it. Till next time, goodbye.